Well, hello, Ontradentists. Angus Pryor here, creator of the Dental Profit System, co-author of the Better Business book, bringing you today's Marketing Monday, the weekly show designed to boost the marketing at your dental practice. Welcome everyone, and as always, I really appreciate it when you give me a thumbs up. It just encourages me to keep giving you lots of value, obviously at no cost to you. And secondly, if you wouldn't mind, please, if you're watching it live, just type in a 1. If you're watching it afterwards, type in a 2. That really helps as well. Now, today's topic is how to access, hello David, today's topic is how to access your best clients and indeed your cheapest clients. And this is actually the start of a series. We're going to look at one of my favourite topics as a marketer. There's lots of things that people think I should be doing, but one of the best ways to get a return relates to internal marketing. Look at this, Jeff. I've got the words around the right way. How about that? Internal marketing. I want you to think about something for a minute. You know, a lot of marketing that clients contact me about, they're thinking about, Angus, can you bring in more external clients? But here's the reality. Many studies point to the fact that the price of, re-engaging an existing client as opposed to, or keeping an existing client, as opposed to bringing in a new client, can be in the order of 7 times the cost, 7 times more expensive to bring in an external client as it is to keep an existing client. Now let's have a think about the numbers there. 7 times the cost. Now, Howard Ferran was in Australia recently, and he said in his dental business that he would pay up to $100 for a lead to bring in a new client. And if that's the case, let's say you want to bring in an extra 20 clients a month. So there's $100 a lead, 20 clients. That's potentially $2,000 a month you could be spending on bringing in new clients from external marketing. And if that $100 figure seems high to you, I can tell you actually it's not a bad deal. Most dental practices in Australia, the median spend from their clients in a 12-month period would be in the order of maybe $500 to $1,000. So if you've got to spend $100 to bring in someone who's going to spend between $500 and $1,000, that's not necessarily a bad deal. Anyway, that is $100 a lead times 20 new clients, $2,000 a month. But remember I said it was 7 times, which means it'll be 7 times cheaper. Now 7 into 100 doesn't go, but let's call it 14. That's pretty close, isn't it? I think that's right. 7 4 is 28. Yeah, that's pretty close. On the other hand, if you were spending $14 a month to re-engage 20 clients, to get 20 clients who are existing clients of your business but haven't, been doing as much business with you as they could have been, then that costs a fraction of what it could be. And most clients that I deal with, they would have on their books somewhere in the order of 1,000 patients. And I can tell you those patients are not active. And the opportunities there from an internal marketing point of view are twofold. One is to re-engage. So these are people where, for example, they've been clients in the past and they haven't been for a year or, maybe a couple of years or whatever. And one of the reasons why internal marketing is so much cheaper, or at least, keeping an existing client as opposed to bringing a new one is so much cheaper, is because this group doesn't have to go over the hurdle or from where they don't know you at all to where they've actually dealt with you and they realise, you know, you don't have two heads and, you know, you're reasonably nice people, etc., etc. So you've got 1,000 people on the books. There's this re-engagement part, which is part of it. The other part for this group is that they are maybe not using your services as much as they could or as much as they'd like to if they knew about it. Chances are you've got some services that they've not used. In fact, that's basically a certainty, isn't it? And I don't mean things that are super discretionary. I mean things that actually, if they had it brought to their attention, that would be valuable to them and they'd be wanting to spend. So that's the deal. That's why we're going to do a series on internal marketing. The numbers really support this. I realise there's some, you know, those are just indicative numbers. If you've got a super active client base, then maybe you don't have too much re-engaging to do, but I would bet you, as sure as night follows day, that there would be a bunch of clients on your list that have not been using the services, all of the services that you have available that would be suitable to them. All right, so that's internal marketing. We're going to spend the next few weeks, we're going to look one by one at a bunch of different internal marketing tactics that you can use to you know, re-engage and boost the number of services for your business. Now, the next thing I wanted to mention is, and I think I got the, it is dental practice marketing plan.com.au. dentalpracticemarketingplan.com.au. Hey Colin, and thanks for the thumbs up. So we're doing a full day workshop. It's in Sydney. That's the 3rd of the 3rd. It's in Melbourne. Oops, no it's not. That's right. In fact, it's Melbourne, the 3rd of the 3rd. Sydney, the 10th of the 3rd, and Brisbane, the 17th of the 3rd. That's a Saturday. We're going to spend a full day with you, and at the end of the day, you have a marketing plan that you're ready to take back with you to your practice. So dpmplan.com.au, Melbourne the 3rd of the 3rd, Sydney the 10th, Brisbane the 17th. Come along. You will leave with a marketing plan that you can implement the next day. Of course, the next day will be Sunday, so I'll let you have the day off and it'll be Monday. All right, well, for me, from Angus Pryor, this is me signing off. Catch me next week when we start to go through the series of all the internal marketing stuff. Otherwise, see you next time on Marketing Monday.